I'm going to have one that lines up with my initial post there, and I have 4 others that are going to be, or 3 others for a total of 4 on my building here. And I'm going to use my dimensions to be able to put these in there equally. Oh, and I've got this one a little bit crooked. So I'm just going to copy this other one. Okay, so I'm going to put this one out on the corner. Alright, and I'm going to use my dimensions to be able to space those out appropriately. So under Annotate, I'm going to select Align Dimension, and I'm going to select each of my elements one at a time. Okay, and as I nudge one of these in one direction or the other, then I'm able to change what this dimension is. And there I have those. Then I can just delete that helper dimension that was helping me place those, and I can copy these to the other side. And again, I'm just going to use my arrow key to move those into place. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add my stairs in front here. And so I'm going to, on my grade plan, because I want to go from grade to floor, I'm going to, under Architecture, select Stair and then Stair by Sketch. And I have my stair type here. I'm going to make my stairs 8 feet wide, so they're the same width as my deck. And I'm just going to put those in. And you can see where it says here 3 risers created, 0 remaining. There's 2 risers, and then of course my landing or my floor counts as my 3rd riser. And you always want to make sure it says 0 remaining, because then you know you have enough steps. Revit does all the calculations for you as far as how many stairs there would be after you put limitations on the stairs. So you tell it that I don't want my rise to be greater than 7 inches. And it alters the amount of the stairs for you. So then I'm going to add railings on either side here. I have railings already on my stairs, but I'm going to add railings onto the side of my sketch here, and I'm going to do that at the floor level. So at the floor level, I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to select railing, and I'm going to sketch those in here, going from the post to my wall, and say check. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Architecture, railing, sketch path, from the post to the wall. And I'm going to say check. Okay, so then I'm going to look at that elevation view, and you can see for whatever reason my railing is way up here on the roof. I'm just going to select those, and it says the base level is roof bearing. I don't know why it doesn't say floor. I'll just change that to floor, and you can see that now they're down there on the ground. If I look at my 3D, you can see I have nice railings there. Okay. So then the last thing that we have is the doors, the windows, and also the skirt board that's going around the building. So on the floor plan, I'm going to add my door. So I'm going to go to Door, and I've already loaded in and made my door type, and I'm just going to place that in the center of my wall. And then I'm going to put my windows in here. So I have my window. Again, I've already made my window type here, and so I'm going to just place those in here, and I have 3 of them along the side. I'm then going to use my dimensioning to be able to get those appropriately spaced. So under Annotate, I'm going to select Aligned, and I'm just going to dimension to the center of each of those windows and to the ends of my wall here to be able to place that. So first I'm going to select my my dimension, and I'm going to select this EQ, which means equals, and I'm going to change them so that they're all equally spaced. And then I'm going to nudge this one, and it's asking me, you know, it says the constraints are not going to be satisfied, and I'm okay with that, so I say remove constraints. And then I'm going to move this window here out to the edge as well, and change that dimension. Okay, so you can see that both of these dimensions are equal now. Okay, so then I'm going to put in my windows on this other side, again under Architecture, and then Window, 3 of them. Again, using my dimensions to be able to place those, so Annotate, Aligned, and I'm going to select to the center of each of those windows. And I'm going to make that dimension equal. And then nudge these windows to the outside. And again, removing the constraints. It's just giving me that warning so that it is telling me that I am doing something in case I want to change my mind about it. So then I'm just going to get rid of that dimension because I don't need it. And there we have the windows on both sides. And so then the last thing that I need to do is put my skirt board around the building. And so I'm going to look at an exterior elevation, and we're going to do this with a wall sweep. And so under architecture, wall sweep. Wall sweeps are also how you put in any kind of base molding or crown molding on an interior wall is the same way. So wall sweep. I can make this whatever shape I want. In this case, it's just a rectangle in the shape of my skirt board. And I'm just going to put that on the 3 sides there. Because on my 4th side, I have my stairs. So there I have my skirt board. And if I look at my 3D view again, you can see there I have my building, and it has my stairs with my railing, my windows, and my door. So that is the shed building. And again, if I look at my exterior elevation, there you can see what that looks like. Thanks.